Number 9. The hardcore legend Mick Foley battles the icon Sting for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship in the 6 Sides of Steel cage.
You see the totally unpredictable Mick Foley repeatedly punching himself in the top of the head. The wound that was opened up, and much like we saw this past Thursday on Impact, Foley has reopened that wound and goes right on the offensive against Sting, and then puts the boot right into the top of Sting's head.
I mean, if you're Sting, you just, how do you deal with somebody this unpredictable? How do you deal with this, somebody with this many personalities? How do you deal with a guy that is not afraid to do the damage to his own face? And I'll tell you what, it's got to get to your psyche. It's just got to get inside your brain, and just Sting's going to have to figure out a way to just ignore what he's seeing, Mike.
One thing is, as the blood streams down the face of Foley at his own beating, and here comes Sting from behind. Sting's not going to be taken off guard here. He's not going to be surprised by this unpredictability of Foley. He knew from the second he got inside this steel cage what he's dealing with, and Sting fights back. Repeated shots send Foley crashing down to the mat. Series of shots by Sting, and
oh man!
Sting used all of his power and strength to drive Foley back first down to the mat, but I think it was a bad landing for both champion and challenger.
He got a hold of that barbed wire bat. The cameraman just did it, I guess, out of fear, and gave him the bat, and now he's got the barbed wire bat in the ring.
Foley intimidates the cameraman to hand the barbed wire bat through the camera hole and into the cage. Sting stops. Sting stops in his tracks. Sting backs up at the sight of the barbed wire.
Oh, everything that he said he wouldn't do, he's doing.
Foley swings, and Sting able to avoid the contact in the second time. Foley swinging, and Sting with every movement able to get out of the way of that barbed wire bat, then try and fight back with punches, and down goes Foley.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, you just have nowhere to go, and it's amazing he was able to miss the brunt of it. And look at this, Sting. He's going to try to escape. Look out! Oh, he caught him with the bat of the leg.
What a shot by Foley.
Everybody.
A baseball bat alone to the knee, but then the bat wrapped in barbed wire. God, not again!
Shot.
God!
2 shots, and Sting has dropped down. Sting's legs taken out. He did one leg and one to the other, and now Sting crying in pain. But the bottom line is this: where's Mick Foley? He's either going to have to make him submit here. We know he can't climb over the top of this cage with his ankle now.
In Foley's mind, he probably thinks that evens things up, because Foley's having such a difficult time with his leg, with his knee, with his ankle, doing the same to Sting, and Sting able to catch him with the drop hold. Did Foley go face first right into the bat?
And I'll tell you what, his hand went into that barbed wire too. You could see him holding on to that, and now Sting's got the barbed wire bat.
Well, you can see the blood streaming from Foley's hand, let alone his head, and Sting's got possession of the bat.
Look at this, he's wanting to take a shot. Right into the gut. As that barbed wire just been used out so many times. Oh, another shot to the gut of Mick Foley. And now look at this, Sting's not done.
Look out from behind. Sting with the shot to the back of Foley.
Another shot, and this is, I'll tell you what, this is a taste of medicine. And oh man, how many shots can Foley take as Sting has just creamed him now 4 or 5 times in a row?
The level of violence, it's even more than we anticipated. And now he's got the barbed wire right in his face.
Right in his eyes. Oh my God, I mean, you wonder how blind it is, but how about the shot though, the desperation shot by Foley? He had to do it, the kick backwards, the low blow, and then he puts it right into the head.
Directly into the head, into the face of Sting, and referee Hebner checking on his condition. Hebner says, no. Oh, and Foley drops down again with the bat.
Oh, you're not going to stop Mick Foley right now. I mean, you're not going to tell him no. And I'm trying to look and see. Oh, Sting! Oh, look at Sting! You can see the blood trickling down his head as Sting took that last shot in the forehead. Sting bleeding.
And the sock is about to come into play. The blood flowing from the face of Foley as well as Sting. And Foley, he's wrapping the barbed wire around the sock, and drives it directly into the top of Sting's already busted open head.
And I'll tell you, look at that, another shot and another shot by Foley as he just keeps applying the shots, beating down the Icon, beating him down to the mat.
It's one of the most vicious, violent, brutal World Heavyweight Championship matches we've ever witnessed. Sees Foley take the back, wrapped in barbed wire, and with all of his force, all of his weight, drive it right into the face and chest of Sting. God.
Oh my God, how much can he take? How much can he take? Sting there just crumpled to the mat. Look at it, Mike. He's not even moving. You can just see his eyes. They got a glaze on him. Crowd now realizing what's happening here.
Remember, it's pin, submission, or first to escape the 6 sides of steel to win.
And he's trying again to apply that weight. He realizes that's the only way to go through. His body wouldn't. Look at that. Sting just trying to get to his feet. But the bottom line is, look at Foley. He's actually doing it. He's so close. Can Sting stop him?
Sting going up at the same time. Sting is making his way. Foley's slightly ahead of Sting.
Who's going to hit the ground?
Who's going to touch the ground?
You can see Sting trying to get over.
Foley slides down, and Mick Foley has done it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Hardcore Legend, Mick Foley.
Up next,